Welcome to Big Pat Sports Talk. What's going on YouTube? What's going on Instagram, Twitter, all platforms? Welcome to another episode of Big Pat Sports Talk Reacts. Today we're going to be talking about Mr. Wink Martindale and how I truly believe that he's bringing a defensive system to this New York Giants team that we haven't seen in a while. And what I mean by that is that he's going to dictate to the offense. You're going to have to adjust to us this season. It's not going to be us adjusting to you, doing all these zone schemes, zone 3-deep zone schemes, and we're not getting any pressure, so the quarterback is just sitting back there with all type of time and delivers to a wide open receiver in our zone all the way down the field, running I'm not going to say a scared, but a bend but don't break defense. We're going to see a defense that's going to attack and force the quarterback to adjust to us, which I think is a brilliant idea. With the addition of Kayvon Thibodeau, with Ojulari coming back in extremely good shape, with Leonard Williams coming back in extremely good shape, Dexter Lawrence, yes, he did come to camp a little overweight, but they say he's working hard and he's getting back into shape. You got Roche already fighting with offensive linemen because he knows that he wants to be that third rotational end. Ellerson Smith, who gets an extremely good jump off the line, he's fighting for position. In that rotation, you got Ryan Anderson and Tamon Fox, the two undrafted free agents who are fighting for their career lives. And Tamon Fox already has an endorsement for LT, which means a lot. You can't discount that. You can't discount that at all. You got Darren Beavers, who's already getting rotational starts with the first team. You got Michael McFadden, who flies all over the field. Blake Martinez coming back to health. You got Ellis that we signed from the Ravens and Jahad Ward that we signed from the Ravens. Yes, our secondary, it has Aaron Robinson and Adoree Jackson at the 1 and 2 spot right now. Cordell Flott, Darnay Holmes, Rodarius Williams, all those guys will be fighting to play in the slot. We got Julian Love, who's the Swiss Army Knight, Dane Belton at safety. You got Xavier McKinney, who will be an All-Pro. Yes, I said it, he will be an All-Pro. You got Yusuf Corker, who's an absolute thumper in the secondary that we got as an undrafted free agent. We have undrafted free agents, people, that are going to make this team on defense. And I just wanted to do this right here, man, to show you that you guys need to be excited about this defense coming this year, because you're going to see a defense that attacks. You're going to see a defense that's not going to lay back and let a quarterback do what he wants. If a quarterback beats us this year, it's because he's making sound, quick decisions, and a couple of things have bounced their way. But there's no way anymore that we're going to see quarterbacks just have all time of day just sitting there in the pocket. We're going to get after his ass this season. Pause. But get his ass. Hashtag get his ass. And that's what this team needed. And that's what Wink Martindale is going to bring. He's not going to play anybody that's not going to be aggressive. He's not going to play anybody that doesn't know how to hold their gaps. And he's not going to play anybody that's not willing to put in the work to make this defense one of the top defenses in the league. Where we struggle early on in the season in our secondary, I think there's a possibility we can. But that front seven with Thibodeau and Ojulari on the edge is going to open up everything in the middle for Leonard Williams to get those one-on-one battles. And I've shown you what Leonard Williams does when he's one-on-one with people. He embarrasses them. And so if you're getting embarrassed in the middle of the field, or you're getting pressure at the middle of the field, and you got Thibodeau and Ojulari holding that edge and maybe getting pressure off the edge themselves, hey, we got a formula to have a very good defense. But I'm going to let you guys listen to Wink Martindale a little bit and in his press conference, and I'm going to chime in. So let's get into it.
What about some of these young corners you have, opposite of Missouri?
Yeah, I like A-Rob initially just come to my mind when you said that. I think he's been doing really well. and they're all competing. You know, it's hard when you sit there and look at all the different corners right now because of how early it is. You know, we haven't even had a practice in pads yet, and also they're not in their top training camp fall shape yet. So, but what I've seen, I really do like. I love that room, and I think we got the best secondary coach in the league, with Jerome Henderson. So I'm excited for that room.
You went through a year.
So you heard what Wink just said about the secondary room. He loves the secondary room, and I don't think Wink Martindale is the type of guy that's going to fabricate what he has on his team. I think he's going to tell you the truth. And you heard what he said about Aaron Robinson. That Aaron Robinson during these OTAs is performing very well, and he likes what he sees out of Aaron Robinson. He likes the aggressiveness that Aaron Robinson has, and he mentioned that there's a bunch of guys in this DB room that they're going to work with. He also mentioned that everybody's not in their fall and training camp shape yet, so it's just going to get even more exciting during training camp. It's going to get even more competitive during training camp when everybody gets their legs underneath and when everybody gets the playbook and everything is forming like, hey, look, we need to get ready for the regular season. The regular season's right around the corner, so let's get into it. Let's get out here on this field and showcase what we can do. So if Wink Martindale has confidence in his secondary, and also shout out to him mentioning that we got the best DB coach in the league, which we do. Because even with the DBs that we had last year, even when injuries happened, they still played very well. So he's excited about the DB room. I'm excited about the DB room because we get to see what these young guys can do. Yes, we went and signed a couple of veterans, but these were veterans to come in and teach them the Wink Martindale way. These young guys are going to have to step up this year. And if they don't step up, they're going to have to step out because next year they'll handle that. If this year that these cornerbacks do not show that they have any capability of playing in Wink Martindale's system. Wink Martindale is here to stay. Dabo and Kafka is here to stay. So either you get with the program or they're going to get rid of you. Simple as that. All right, let's see what else Wink Martindale has to say about this Giants defense going forward.
A quick thumbnail on what your philosophy is as far as, I mean, it's easy to say pressure. I mean, a lot of guys like pressure, but you analytically do it more than anybody, basically. So what is your philosophy about what I want to do to the offense?
Well, I think that you just really answered the question is you want to dictate to the offense instead of sitting there and let them dictate to you. And, you know, I think that, you know, this game's of adjustments and matchups and everything else. But I would rather them have a headache and stay up, you know, 5 nights before we play them, figuring out, you know, what we're going to do. And we try to present different looks every time we play them because, you know, pressure does break pipes, and that's our philosophy. That you know, if you have a great quarterback, you want him to make quick decisions that you're going against. And if you have an average quarterback, you want to change up your different looks, coverage-wise and everything else. But at the end of the day, you want the quarterback on his back. And I don't care if he throws it or not, but if you just get quarterback hits, they know, you know, who they're playing against.
When you present.
So you just heard exactly what Wink Martindale wants to do with this defense. Like I said, he wants to dictate to what the quarterback does against his defense. He wants that quarterback to be up at night wondering exactly how we're coming at him, when we're coming at him, and where we're coming from. You said just because he don't get a sack doesn't mean that you can't hit the quarterback and make him think about passing that ball when we're hitting his ass every single play. Every single play, he wants to be hitting the quarterback. He said he wants the quarterback to be on his back. And I could get with that philosophy. That's a philosophy that we need here with the New York Giants. We haven't had that philosophy in over 10 years. Well, 2016, we had a little bit of that, but even the pressure wasn't even that great. In 2016, last time we had the great pressure was back in 2011, back when Justin Tuck and Osi Umenyiora and them was still here. And I'm definitely ready to see that. And I'm ready to see that going forward with the New York Giants, man. He's definitely going to dictate to what the offense does against us. He's going to make you make quick decisions. Like he said, when you're facing a great quarterback, you want him making quick decisions. You don't want that quarterback sitting back there and have all the time in the world to eat you alive, because that's what they will do. They will eat you alive. The Justin Herberts, the Joe Burrows, the Russell Wilsons, the Patrick Mahomes, the Josh Allens, the Tom Bradys. All those guys, they can eat you alive. Deshaun Watson, even though he hasn't played in a year. Those quarterbacks will eat you alive if you let them sit there in that pocket. And then you let them sit in the pocket and they're not being touched. That's a very easy game for them. And that's what's been happening to us over the past 4 to 5 to 6 years. Quarterbacks that haven't been having a very easy time playing us. They don't worry about our pass rush, and they don't worry about us. In the past year, they haven't worried about us stopping the run either. So I think that's a great philosophy to have. Get his ass. Hashtag get his ass. Knock his ass on the ground. Make him know that you're playing the New York Giants, and that's what Wink Martindale is going to bring to this team, man. I'm excited for this defense coming forward, and yes, I'm not as worried about the DBs as most Giants fans are. I think we will be just okay. We will be okay. It's not like we have bums out there. We have some pretty good people out there playing. Yes, a rookie may start in the slot position. That's cool. But if you watch film on Cordell Flott, that dude's a very aggressive corner, and he knows how to use his athleticism. He's a 6'1", 6'2" slot corner. That's not normal. With good speed, with good coverage ability. Aaron Robinson, 6 foot, 6'1" on the outside, very aggressive. This is what Wink Martindale wants from his DBs, because he's going to be bringing the pressure. He's going to be bringing the pressure. And now that we got Kayvon Thibodeau and Ojulari on the outside, Williams is going to have a fun time this year. I think Williams has a bounce back year, and I think he gets back to a Pro Bowl level this year. And who knows? Kayvon Thibodeau may have an excellent season as well. Ojulari might improve on those 8.5 sacks that he had last year. So this is a fun time for our defense, man. I just wanted to give you a little bit of what Wink Martindale is thinking about going with this defense and how he wants to attack the quarterback, which is a damn good thing for the New York Giants, because when we attack the quarterback, we win Super Bowls. Point blank, period. We win Super Bowls when we can attack the quarterback with the best of them. So thank you guys for watching. Hit that like button, hit that subscribe button. Leave a comment. You know I'm going to comment back with you guys. Love when you guys send comments. Let me know what you think. Also, hit that join button if you want to join the Big Blue Crew and talk your talk with Big Pat Sports Talk, because you know I'm going to talk my talk no matter what you thought. So, until the next episode, peace.